Meeting to order. Stand up for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Judy, you said you're going to approve of the agenda. You had, what did you text me?
I want to talk about having professional grant writers, not grants, but a fundraiser. And I'll tell you where it came from, and it made perfect sense to me.
And I just thought of this too, if we need a grant writer, my cousin wrote a bunch of grants for her city. That was her job.
Yeah.
So if we need, we do, yeah.
You know, I can write grants, but I have to know where to write them.
Yeah,
too.
that was her job. She was in Virginia.
Yeah, I think that's great. Yeah.
So I can ask her to keep someone.
And she might be very helpful as to what is,
Yeah, she knows how to tailor them to where they need to go.
Yeah.
So we got a big one to apply for in April. Yeah.
Are we gonna make that? Are we gonna have enough money to do that?
That's what we need to start talking about.
Okay.
That was also where the thought of the loan if necessary came into play, or whatever the difference may be.
I was going to put it on this week's. Mike finally gave me that guy's number, or I got the number from him today, so I can call him talk to him. Any other additions to the agenda?
How many? Can I ask who you are?
Hi, my name is Lisa Guzzo, and I'm within the Clean Family Resource Center.
Okay.
How do you spell your last name?
The word gut, the letter E, the word well, the letter E.
Do a motion for approval of the agenda.
Make a motion, please.
And I'll second.
Brock? Yes. Alex?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Yes. Public comment. Anybody have public comment?
No, I don't have a comment.
Everyone get a chance to look at the December meeting minutes?
Did you get it?
But you had that Chris was here. Chris wasn't here.
At the last meeting, I thought I saw him in the, I must have put him into the, okay. I should get that out of there then. I thought I saw him in the, you know what, I couldn't pull up this one. But I think, okay.
To approve the December meeting minutes with the couple changes.
moved.
I'll second. Brock?
Yes.
Alex?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Yes. Go ahead, Paul.
Can I start the financial report by saying we
Well,
got,
I mean, Paul usually does, but that's fine.
he always tells me I can go ahead. We got $5,000 from, Basin Electric, yes. That's the end of my financial report.
Now we just gotta get in the right account.
Yeah, now I've got to get it moved around.
I guess I don't have an awful lot to say as far as the financials go, which is very little going on. So just the CD, I do have a few things that I needed to touch on though. I need somebody to reach out to Southern Septic.
Okay.
We got these invoices from them. They've got these past due amounts on them, but I have written on here checks that we sent them and when we sent them for those amounts and when we sent them and they've cleared the bank. I don't know why they still have those amounts on there, so we just need to get either some verification on what we actually owe or something, just so I know what to pay.
You know, he really just turned this business over to his kids,
Oh.
and this would be a kid thing, don't you think? But, yeah, I can call him. Yep.
Yeah, if you'll call, like I said, I have the dates that we paid, the amounts that are listed on there.
Yeah.
Just to find out, and if we do owe, it'd be nice to get some sort of a previous billing to know where and when, because I paid everything that I've gotten. Second thing is we're getting that for the quarterlies again. We're continuing to have to pay on that.
Is that
That's
unemployment?
Yeah. That coming from the city, I don't know if it's anything you guys care about, but I'm guessing your property must be somehow adjacent to that for them to send you the letter. And then we got the statements for the property tax. And the only thing, I'll just let you guys look at it, but the only thing that I noticed is one of these properties, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be paying anything but the assessments, but it has regular tax listed on it. And I don't know if it's one of those ones that you took over from somebody else or why it's still listed, but all the rest of them show just the assessments is all you usually pay. You don't pay the actual property tax.
Well, 3 years ago, we did land swaps.
Right, and I don't know if that's one of those, but I feel like it's something that happened in the prior year, because I don't think that, because then the amount changed, and I think it's the one that I'm showing you there. If you look on there, usually they only have the assessments, and this one has the actual property tax listed. It's a small amount, but I'm just not sure why it's included on there.
I'll ask Chelsea about this.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you take this, okay? Oh, you want this, don't you?
I want it back. You can let him look at it, though.
You can look at it. You can too.
She'll let you.
Which one is
That
it?
front one right there.
This
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, if you look at the rest of them, they don't have the actual top property tax listed, it's just the assessments. And you guys don't pay county tax, like land tax, so
Mhm.
I'm not sure why that one's including some. So I just thought it might be worth checking with them if there's something on it that needs to be adjusted so that that's not showing that before we actually pay it.
Which amount?
I think it's the top amount, because the special assessments are listed separately.
The consolidated tax?
I'll show you in a second.
Must be that, the $27 or whatever?
Yeah. So if you look at the regular, if you look at, that's the actual statement, but if you look at these, like most of them, they don't have actually, like the property tax, it's just the assessments that you pay. So I'm not sure there's that one property that's showing as the actual property tax owed on it. Just make sure you get back to me so that we can get it paid when we figure out what's going on. I think that's basically everything that I have, unless you have questions or anything. I'm probably going to do a little bit of adjustments as far as how the financials are laid out, there's a couple things that I've noticed that I'd just like to change, but when I make the changes and bring them up, kind of point them out to you in the next month, February meeting.
When was the last time that we paid anybody,
Paid anybody,
like employees?
Chris had one payroll at the beginning of December, and then he said he was done after that, he didn't have anything more.
Okay. Alright, I'll make a motion to approve
Second.
financials. Any other discussion? Brock?
Yes.
Alex?
Yep.
Judy?
Yes.
Yes. It's always that one person in the crowd. Is that Bitcoin calling you?
I don't know.
All right, Lisa, you can come up.
Hello, I am Lisa Guzzo from the McLean Family
Yeah, if you want.
Resource Center.
Stand.
I'll join you guys here. And on April 27th, we are going to, well, we would like to have a child abuse prevention walk at Riverside Park. So we plan on having a walk, following the frolfing course. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Disc golfing? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, so you'll be out in the snow.
No.
Well, maybe
Hopefully,
we
maybe
are going to have no snow, but if there is snow, we will be, definitely shortening that walk into what's walkable space. But, we are requesting the use of Riverside Park on April 27th.
Would it be possible to ask about the Memorial Hall as a backup if there is bad weather?
That is such a good idea. I would like to include that, please.
You have to talk
You'll talk to
We
the
don't
city
have
for
it
that
yet.
part.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a public park, I mean, you don't really have to ask for those things, I mean, it's nice that you do come, but I mean, it's just a public park.
Yeah,
But-
I think it's
but
really
yeah,
nice you can.
Yeah, have at it, and then, yeah, I would just call the city and see if, if anything's going on that day in the hall, if it is, it is North Dakota, we could have a snowstorm or something, where if you could, rent the hall, or, if they'd waive the fees or whatever, you could just do it in the, walk around the gym.
Do you have like a length in mind, or
A link?
like a how far or anything like that? Is there some sort of a?
No, there is not a meaningful amount of distance for this walk, but the hope is that during the walk there would be about 3 speakers, and if you guys have any people who would be really great for a child abuse prevention speaking occasion, I'd appreciate those names. I'm very new to this area, have grown up in Center, North Dakota my whole life, but still trying to get to know everybody in this area.
Good for you.
Thank you.
to Washburn then?
Say that one more
To
time.
Washburn?
I have not moved to Washburn.
Okay.
Although Washburn, very cool city, I will say that it's growing on, that idea is growing on me.
How's John doing?
Do you know my husband?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We have 4 kids.
You have 4 now?
Yes. Are you a DD?
Was DGC,
You were
Well,
at
I'm
DGC.
still DGC, but because he moved to MDU, right? The MDU?
Minn Kota.
Minn Kota, okay,
Mhm.
okay.
She's a member of Washburn Light.
And I just joined Washburn Light.
Welcome, just keep on moving in this direction.
Yes.
That's awesome. So you said you're maybe looking for speakers too then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, feel free, use the park, whatever.
And you said April 27th?
April 27th, the bathroom down there won't be open,
Okay.
just 'cause it's a little early for that.
We will put that disclaimer
But-
on the flyer.
Do you have porta potties down there, or would you have them at that time?
We could probably put one, I mean,
You could probably get one. I
I'm
don't know when do
A
we
porta
usually,
potty?
when do we usually get them?
maybe end of May.
End of May, so I mean, if we had one,
And when is this? What was your date?
This is
27th.
Monday, April 27th.
Oh,
So the premise is just that they walk from one place to another to listen to a speaker?
Yes.
Oh.
And if there is a lot of snow, I think maybe what might be the most workable in that case, if the Memorial Hall isn't an option, is to just have the speaker stand in front of the ferry and then people can stand alongside that slant in the hill.
Okay.
so don't go on the ferry.
We will not go on the ferry.
It's not
It
in very
does,
good shape right now.
that is true.
Yeah.
That is
it's very
true.
unsafe. It
Also
is.
be careful of that curve there, because that's where it's kind of collapsing, right?
Yeah. Well, it isn't now because the ground's froze, you know.
Okay, so
So
that,
who knows if it
pretty
will be
stable.
in April or not?
That's right, that's right.
okay.
Is that where you're gonna end at, is the ferry, or you also, how far is the walk, you haven't mapped out yet, or?
I don't know, I have not myself walked the length of Riverside Park.
Okay.
So I couldn't say exactly how long it would be.
Okay.
Well, save 2 minutes someday and you can do it.
Well, I went down there just 2 days ago, and then decided to not walk it because the ground was sloshy, and that's on me,
Yeah.
No,
You know,
That's another thing you may be looking at in April. If it isn't, it may be pretty.
pretty mucky.
Yeah.
But
It could be icy or it could be squishy.
But if the snow has left pretty well, they can walk on the grass, you know?
Well, and then there's the walking passes there.
Yeah, there is the
Yeah.
walking path right up
You could
behind,
probably
you know?
use
Yep.
the gazebo as a speaking point.
What time are you planning this event?
So I want to work with the speakers, so if I have really great speakers, I want to work with their schedule. As of right now, I don't have a time,
Okay,
ready to promote.
okay.
So if it'd be on Monday, it'd probably help be obviously afternoon kind of time frame then, just for,
Would you be willing, oh, you can't come, you can't help on Monday? Well, I would be willing to help with crowd control, whatever.
Okay.
Walk it.
I can help. If I'm AmeriCorps volunteer,
Yeah, and we'll see what the weather's looking like, kind of leading up to that. I'm sure if we called Salis like a few days prior, they could they're just out of Underwood, so they could get us a porta potty if it is gonna be outside, or two,
Okay.
maybe. One's probably enough. But,
so
yeah, we could probably do that.
right now, still the rough draft form as far as what you're gonna be doing then, or, I mean, are there any kind of particulars as far as being just besides child abuse speakers, or is it?
Just about child abuse prevention.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're not using it as any kind of a fundraising opportunity?
No, nope, absolutely not. We just want to bring awareness to the community and to offer fellowship to survivors of child abuse, as well as people who care a great deal in helping children. So just a time for people to get together and show their support against an illness that unfortunately happens in our communities.
Is it geared more for the kids as far as that being said, or is it kind of the parents kind of leading, or the adults kind of going, grabbing that too as well, or is it?
I mean,
Because I mean, I'm asking, I guess, maybe like a children's walk kind of thing, or, so.
But you want parents, don't you? You'd want grown-ups, you know?
Yep. And I'm going to say, once again, it's going to be geared towards who the speakers will end up being.
Okay.
If I have people who are very engaging speakers who really do want that child audience, then that's going to change our scope. But I wanted to make sure that I had the date set and had the location communicated to you guys so that you guys know what's happening in your parks, and then start my planning after that.
Awesome.
Cool. Yeah, have at it.
All right, thank you all.
Yep, you bet.
I
Thank you.
appreciate you all.
And welcome.
Thank you.
I lived my whole life in Montana and moved here, 30 years ago, so.
It's one heck of a community.
It is. I have some pretty good stories to tell about what kind of a community this is. Yep.
I have already started growing my stories, and it has only been, I think I'm on day 140 of this new
Mhm.
job. Yes.
And who do you work for?
McLean Family Resource Center.
Oh, you do, and
Yeah.
good. I'm glad they have that outreach, I'm glad they have that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we're definitely looking to grow our outreach and make sure that the community, because they are such a good-hearted community who like to participate in events like this, make sure to have those for you guys. So,
If you're looking for speakers, I would suggest you contact United Way in Bismarck,
okay.
because they have a pretty good grip on, all the nonprofits. And sometimes there's speakers at places, so maybe they could help you.
I appreciate that, Judy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Should that be the second act, your phone number, or somebody to contact you?
Yes.
Because I know a couple people who do that kind of stuff, actually.
Would the courthouse have any way to give you a speaker or know of anything? I'm trying to think of that one guy who does speak. It was part of, Cottonwood, what was his name? Dan, was it?
She's writing you a letter.
I thought that I'd put all of the particular
Yeah.
information there.
Well, welcome.
Thank you, Judy.
And you know what? Come summer, come see our pool.
I will.
Yeah.
That's on my portfolio in Center, so I'm on the city council in Center, so.
Oh.
So we have some of our lifeguards that we train come to your guys' pool to lifeguard over the summer.
Yeah,
You
we
guys
do.
pay them a little bit better than we do.
Yes, we do.
Thank you all. Have a good night.
Uh-huh. And we pay more because the Legion gives us a little.
Did you ever talk to them? Speaking of that?
You know, I have, but I've never got an answer. You know, like Terry's gone now, everybody's gone
Yeah,
now.
Terry's in Arizona right now.
I
Must be
did.
nice.
You know what, they may give us I'll tell you what, they are getting ready for this Clint Hill thing at, in this summer,
Mhm.
and, you know, they have Secret Service coming that worked with this Clint Hill, Mrs. Hill is coming. It's gonna be a big deal. But it's costing them $1 million.
Oh, wow.
So they're really,
What you're saying is get out there and play those E-Tab machines.
yeah, I am, yep.
Okay, number 9, maintenance position. Do you have that guy's information that you
Nope,
said?
and I can't find that letter.
Wasn't it someone that worked at the school?
Yeah,
Now he doesn't work at the school?
no, he does work at the school, but I'm so ashamed of myself that I wouldn't ask him for it, because let me tell you what he did.
Well,
He got that letter together, and he had to go to the library to have it printed, and then he brought it to me. And he said they don't have a real good printer, and I'm sorry, and I feel so bad, because I'm such a,
Ivan?
yeah, Ivan.
Okay.
Do you know him?
Oh, Ivan was the one that,
Yeah.
oh, well, if you would've told me that, I can just.
No,
talk to Ivan.
not Ivan. No, not
No,
Ivan.
he's
It's the
like-
guy that works at the school, but he is, a one-on-one teacher.
He's an aide.
Oh.
He also drives the bus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I can say about knowledge then.
But, you know, I think he would fit in, if, he says he's done yard, you know, he's worked in Moorhead and Fargo and stuff, so he kinda knows the equipment, I believe. Nobody's gonna know the lay of the land and what to do next, because Chris is gone and, you know. But I think he would be pretty good at it, and I do think he would be a little help, doing some other things that we might need.
Well, he's supposed to be back, isn't he, for like the help transition new guy, or
He's not even here anymore.
like
He's,
New Year?
he's gone,
Oh,
like in Iowa.
Oh, is that where he went?
Supposedly.
He ran.
I've been gonna call him, but I didn't really know how to just
He ran
call
away with another girl,
Yeah, but
supposedly.
it gets deeper than that.
Yeah.
His wife gone too?
No.
No.
So that brings up another situation. So he's gone.
Yeah,
Where's our keys?
yeah, I was gonna ask you if he gave you the keys.
And, our building is full of their stuff.
Of their stuff?
Full,
My personal stuff?
yes.
Hmm.
Someone told me one day and I just got busy, never went and looked, didn't care to go look. But then I got a call from somebody that used, when we had the ice skating rink prior, they're like, hey, there should still be some nets around or whatever. So I went down there the one day and I opened up the garage door and I was furious. For one, it's a simple ask.
Yeah,
Hey, we're moving to a smaller place, can we store some stuff for a little bit?
yeah,
Okay, just like when he asked if he could use the dump trailer, like, it's a simple ask, because now, I don't know, do I just go talk to Becky and be like, hey, did he leave his keys? Like, that's our property, we need that. For one, I think he has the keys for the vehicles. I'm guessing we don't have spares of those.
I'm not sure if there's a spares of them in my cabinet or not.
Luckily, when a few years ago, when they put that cement apron or whatever in that building up there, the garage door closes, but it doesn't go down all the way like it used to,
Mhm.
so it doesn't lock. So that's the only way I was able to get in there. I was like, well, I'll see if, I thought maybe they would put a bolt or something through it when it's not, so that anybody can just go in there. So I started lifting up on the door, and it opens, and wow, it's cool.
let me see, I'm gonna be so mad.
So I don't know, do I just go up and politely talk to Becky, like, hey, I hate to come and do this, but do you have our keys? Like, did he leave keys here of the park boards?
I think that's probably about
Do I call him?
option. You either call him or you go talk to her and
And
say,
I don't
"Your stuff
know,
is in there,
I
it's
don't know
gonna
if
be
he's gonna
out by-"
answer. I mean, I don't know if he still has the same number. I don't know if I just send out a quick text message, like, hey man, whatever happened, happened.
Don't want to be careful.
You do you, but park board needs their property back, and something needs to be done with all of your stuff.
So where's the truck sitting then?
It's in there,
No.
barely, but
But there's no keys for it?
I should go actually look, but I don't think so.
What kind
Sure,
of
you
vehicle?
take them and, like, leave them in the truck.
Is it a Chevy?
It's a little Chevy, yeah, it's like the
Okay.
newer version of an S10.
I can get keys.
But then we also have an older
Yeah,
Chevy,
it's a key.
we also have an older Chevy that,
Is that the one like City Key?
yeah,
The red one.
no, well, the red one's in the garage, the green one that the city gave is hooked to the dump trailer.
Hmm.
I would look at maybe just look through, make sure you didn't take the keys off and leave them sitting in there someplace.
Yeah, I guess, well, I guess I don't know if I tried to open the door, or not, maybe when I leave here. So, this is the next thing, so basically we need to make a motion that, he's terminated, he's gone, I don't know if he's coming back, like, I don't know, is that what we do?
Move on.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you kinda have to have something in place for the spring, you can't just sit and hope he shows
Yeah.
back up. I mean, unless, like, the other thing would be to reach out to him and just
Or if
say,
we
you know,
just
are you planning on
Table
coming?
it for next, and I try to get a hold of him, see if he'll answer me. I would think he would, like,
'Cause we're
it's just a
like-
simple, hey, you don't need to get into details with me, just where's the park board stuff if you don't plan on coming back?
Where's the park board stuff?
And
Are you planning on coming back at all, or do we need to find somebody else? What do we do with all the stuff in your in the garage? Or you have this much time to get the stuff out of the garage and then we're
Yeah.
dumping it? Like
yeah,
spring
'cause
cleanup,
if-
it's gonna go in the garbage.
If it's in there when spring cleanup is around, it's going to spring cleanup.
Yep, and I would tell him and her that.
I mean, I'm guessing there's personal,
I think so.
obviously it's all personal, it's their stuff, but there might be,
Some metal stuff.
yeah.
Kid stuff.
I feel we table it, and maybe kind of talk to him real fast and see what's going on. We're, his future plans of it with
Yeah.
Rebecca, is it Rebecca?
Yeah, Becky, Rebecca, yeah.
And,
I don't know.
You know, what, I would be glad to call, but I think it should be from you because it's more official that you're checking on it. But I think you should find out quickly because she might be gone too.
yeah, I'd say table it till next.
If they end up both being gone, then, I mean, technically right now, it's our property. It's in
Yeah.
our building. There was no ask, there was no nothing. If they leave, well, I don't think you would wanna leave when you know you have stuff in our building.
Yeah.
I saw the house they moved out of. I don't know where they got more stuff. It was full.
Yeah, I don't. But yeah, when I opened up that door, I'm like, okay, so now what are we gonna do with this stuff? But, okay,
Limit sale.
That's what I'm saying, let me see, fundraiser.
we'll table that. I'll try to get a hold of him by the end of the week. It might just be simple, send him a text message and say, hey, can you call me when you get a second? If I don't hear from him, either A, he doesn't have that number anymore, or B, he wants nothing to do with it, us, anything, doesn't want to talk to us, which is fine, whatever. But, I mean, it might just be, hey, can you give me a call if you don't want to talk? I need to know where keys are and stuff, because,
Well, and like I said, as far as the stuff in the garage goes, I would, if you
I'll
don't
go
hear back
talk
from
to
him, I would talk to her and say, this stuff is all here, you have
Yeah.
to this point to
I mean,
get
I would
out.
assume she knows that
You
her
have
stuff
to
is
think
here,
so.
Yeah, I think she probably does too.
but,
Is she still working at the store uptown, Crosses?
I don't know if she is. I know their daughter was working there when Chris was still here
I don't think she is either.
at Krause's.
Oh.
I don't know for sure.
Well,
But I
I'm assuming
mean,
she's still at the motel.
yeah, she's still at the hotel. But, okay, we'll table that. And I'll try to get a hold of him.
You'll call Becky too? I don't
I
have
don't
any
have her number,
number.
I'll just have to stop at the hotel.
Okay.
Gotta fill this out.
Oh, I did,
You did?
and I emailed it back.
Oh, okay, well then, you guys fill this out. You and Kit don't have to since you just did yours. I don't remember when Chelsea, it was in the email, I
You know-
don't remember when she said they think you need it back by the end of the month.
Are you just gonna put that back in your, because I'll take it in case she says I didn't get it. But in fact, I think I still have it. I think I could still fill it out and send it again. I'm having a hard time touching my,
Simple as that. So, number 11, in the June election, Brock, your term is up. So if you want to rerun, or if you're going to rerun, you have to have, look at my text message from Chelsea. You have to have 7 signatures.
Okay.
And the form has to be turned in by April 8th at 4 p.m. Do you want me to text you this?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
don't I go off this year?
Nope.
That's
And
smack
then-
dab baseball season, you can't quit at that point.
And then you and Kit, if you want to stay on, you have to run, since you were appointed.
Yep.
So there's 3 4-year terms, would be Brock's, Kit's, and Alex's. So same thing, you want me to send you this?
Yeah.
Because it has the form on there, and then I'll let Kit know too. Yeah, you just have to have it turned into Chelsea by that date. No, because me and you just got on in the last one.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Yep. I thought this was my year.
Why are you gonna quit on us? Not rerun?
Huh?
Are you gonna quit on us and not
No,
rerun?
I'm not quitting. No, I don't do that.
I got a hold of Nate from ISI. I'm gonna meet with him at 10:30 next Tuesday. Just gonna take him around, show him what I think needs to be sprayed and whatever, and then have him send us a new quote and everything on what it's gonna be, how many times, all that, just so we can have it. If we don't find, somebody that can do it for us, employee or whatever, just so that we have that nailed down for this year, since last year was,
Well, I
kind of a
honestly
dumb show.
think, I don't know. He's gotta give you a better rate than what you guys paid this last year. It's just, that was way too much. I think for compared to what you were paying OSI when they were doing it.
Because we have Hidden Park back by my house. What's the new park across the highway by Alex's house?
It's Morris Nelson
Morris
Park.
Nelson.
Mm-hmm. Morris Nelson Family Memorial Park.
Okay, that's too much. Morris Nelson Park. Yeah, we'll have to do the Clint Hill Park. I'm just gonna call it that right now.
Dana, I'm gonna tell you, there's one thing when you're traveling with him, is the machinery lot, the farm equipment lot. That needs to be sterilized, because we don't want any growth up there. And just spraying it doesn't do it. And I will tell you that, Mr. Heddleton goes up there once a week to keep that place clean. And I don't think that's a right thing to do. We've got to have some action up there.
So I have Hidden Park, Morris Nelson Park, Clint Hill Park down here,
Mm-hmm.
our baseball field, Machinery Park, and Riverside Park.
No, the park by your house.
Renner Park.
Oh yeah, Renner Road, yep.
And then Pool Park.
Yep.
And around the pool.
You do the dog park?
Nope, I don't think so.
I think that's city
No, 'cause
property.
we don't
Yeah,
even,
we did it,
Yeah.
a long time ago, that was, on their end.
anything else? Any other, I'm gonna miss them?
Can you do around the river pool?
Yeah, I was gonna
That
do
part
all
of
that, all the way down to, because there's the couple fire pits and that other gazebo down closer to the river where we had the person staying last year for a while.
It's that nice.
The views.
Do you do the whole, Frisbee golf course too? Is that all included in that?
Yeah, that's all basically right around, it doesn't go really any farther than Riverside Park, does it?
No, it goes all the way up the hill and.
Well, yeah, up that walking path, but that's all kind of connected with the baseball, or the baseball field area. Okay. What do you got, Judy, for professional fundraiser?
Well, we had a meeting at church on Sunday, and they need $2 million for the church. And the pastor said, and he just happens to be a fundraiser. He worked for,
Pastor Paul is?
yeah.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
He
He
worked
worked in
for,
Boys
Oh, yeah, Boys Ranch, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boys Ranch, yep.
For many, many
And
years.
I would have jumped on it right away, but his dad died.
Dad passed away, yeah.
Yeah, so I just left it, but I thought it would be a good time for us to just talk about it. You guys, I try, but you know what, I don't have enough time to do what it would take. And it really, to me, I think we need to just drive up to the oil field and walk into some offices and ask for some money.
The problem with the offices out in the oil field is you're not gonna talk to anybody that can make that decision.
Right, I get that, but, we can push that it gets to the right person, And
Well, you got
I
the list of
mean, I
contacts
think
from
it's a
the golf course.
possibility, but I I don't know exactly how to go about it, except just to be very boldly walk in and say, you know, can I speak to somebody that, you know, can I speak to the manager of the office? Can I speak to somebody that can help me?
Those donations.
Yeah,
Well, like I said, I know the golf course had given you guys a list of contacts, and I'm sure they would be willing to do it again, just as far as who to talk to in these local places for fundraising.
Yeah, I could see if Jack has that, I don't remember that, and he might have, actually might be.
I mean, you could talk to Tony or Kathy or,
Right here, I got it right here.
there you go.
Well, I guess this is,
that's the city list.
yeah.
Yeah, I have that.
I'm sure there's some oil places in Minot that would be willing to help, like
Yeah,
Fred has,
you know, they would, and,
just asking.
yeah, you gotta ask, yeah.
I know that the Hess Oil, like, corporate office is under my sister's apartment, so I can ask when I go there next time I see her.
Yeah, at the Hess, yeah. Hess, you know what? They're the ones that could give us,
A lot more money than anybody else could.
yeah, and and the simple fact is their name's gonna go on it, and they like that,
They like
they
the
like the
promotion.
identity of that,
Mhm.
because so people don't tell them to go home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, here's Marathon, Basin Electric.
I've contacted Marathon.
Whiting, North Dakota Petroleum Foundation,
They're not
80
they're not doing it anymore.
ADM, CHS,
Yeah, that's the list I called.
Bobcat,
Mhm.
Shields. Did you ever reach out to Shields at all?
Mhm.
Nothing?
Mhm. The only one on that list that I got to square to was Basin Electric.
We've gotten, yeah,
And I've seen University of Mary, they're usually helpful in donations and stuff.
Anyway, when we got into our meeting and he said, and of course we'll be getting the best professional in the business, and I think he knows who that is. But I couldn't say to him, hey, I want that one. So I just feel like we need $2 million, and we probably need $2.5 million by now.
no, it was only $1 million.
Oh, 1 million? Oh, it was the churches too, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which
but-
is, maybe now is, I mean,
Yeah,
that's another thing,
exactly.
we'll probably have to get a hold of Associated and say, what we had,
Be a part of the grant writing process to know actually how much you,
add on your,
Mhm.
whatever it is now
Yeah.
for this year. I don't think I have that with,
I think it was 8.
on what it was.
Oh, yeah,
you right here.
50.
I thought we had to have 500,000 raised in order to do that grant.
Yeah, that's $1 million, not $2 million.
Okay, but where are we gonna get 500,000 to match it?
Your Bitcoin's not doing that good, or what?
Well, I took it off the computer, so.
It's, for everything, all the items that were on this,
She forgot her passkey to get in.
it was 910.
Yeah,
And that, I mean, some of that we weren't gonna actually do, so.
You know. Price didn't have to work, so $1 million, all safe.
Mhm. This was a January 8th, 2025.
So it's been over a year ago now.
Yep.
Has anybody, checked on the stuff at Krause's? The
No,
change jars without
no, I
Chris
gotta
there?
figure out who's, well, I mean, I look when I go there, and lately it's just been change in there,
Hmm.
so I haven't been too concerned, because you're gonna have to take the lid off, if you're gonna
Have you
seal
gotten
it.
an okay from the new owners?
No,
That would be the other thing,
What was it now?
I can't remember what it is.
something to market or something?
Yeah, the market is what they own already in other states,
Yeah.
but they were gonna keep it, I think they were keeping it, Krause, I mean, they bought all of them.
Yeah.
It was effective January 1 or whatever.
I just know Chris was the one that was supposed to be keeping an eye on those and
Yeah.
giving the money to the bank or whatever when it was, because he said they were emptying it out and keeping it in the safe.
But then he brought you some at one time, right?
At one point, he brought me some. It's been a while though. So
Yeah.
I mean, I would think that somebody
I don't
probably
even
even talked
know
to somebody and find out.
I'm thinking I didn't even see them sitting there.
Yeah, they're there.
Okay.
They're still
Yeah, I was just there, they're there.
Rhonda, do you know, like, who a manager of the store is now at all?
I think it's still Renee Dutoit, who's still up there managing,
Renee, is that a man, Renee?
a lady,
A lady?
Is that,
Todd Dutoit's wife.
okay. I'll just go in there one of these days and ask for a manager.
We may have a decent amount sitting in a safe somewhere and not even know about it.
Well,
Or
unless you start taking it left.
Walking money.
But,
heard enough things about that as well.
I have to tell you that.
not right now, Judy, let's wait.
Well,
But,
okay.
Judy. So you're gonna talk to Pastor Paul then?
Yeah, and it's, of course, gonna be a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But yes, I am.
Okay.
Because, but I guess I kind of want to have an okay, or if that we're going along that path.
Yeah, go for it.
Because what he said is, of course, we'll have a professional fundraiser, but, and we'll definitely have the best one. And I think that he kind of has a grip on that, and I thought, you know,
I know he raised a lot of money for Boys Ranch.
huh?
He raised a lot of money for the Boys Ranch.
He did, yeah, yeah.
He used to work with him there, so I know. He was my Sunday school teacher in Minot.
He was what?
He was my confirmation teacher in Minot.
He
Yeah,
was.
he was mine too.
Oh, for heaven's
I've
sake.
known Pastor Paul, I went to Mexico with him.
Was he always so dynamic?
Yep.
Yes, he was.
God, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something.
Let's
I,
wait till the end.
okay,
I don't know, does anybody have anything for their portfolios? Assuming not, we don't really do much this time of year, so.
On the baseball side, all the equipment's in order we need. I might have to buy one or two more things, just some extra balls, and I'll itemize that when I can open that up a little later. But, maybe hopefully making some headway with getting the infield taken, redone. It's been nothing but a headache for the last bit of time. I've been trying to talk to the guy, and we finally got Paul, he finally called me out of the blue, but we're starting going that direction. Hopefully we'll between, either before softball starts or between softball and our Little League time frame, we're gonna get it redone.
But when Casey comes to take a look at it, you guys should probably think about someplace where that they could dump that.
Yeah.
And then
Dump the old stuff?
No, dump the
Oh,
new
dump
stuff.
the new
Because
stuff.
If they come and bring it, you're gonna need someplace to put it, and if you can get it here sooner rather than later.
Well, we just put it back. Okay.
Yeah, but do you wanna transport it have to transport it from all the way here, all the way down to the field?
Oh, yeah.
If you're gonna do that,
I
you
mean, we
probably
could
want it down
probably-
there by the field.
Can you put it in that open area?
I don't know, I've been watching a lot of videos on these guys stage it, but they'll do it like you know, a lot of different mounds along the way, and they'll do one little section at a time. And then once it gets all spread back out, I think we'll remove whatever it is, and they'll regrade it. So I'll talk to them. But I guess worst case scenario, we can put it over here.
Put it over there, but like, yeah, we'd have to, I mean, we have the dump trailer, we can get a Bobcat, I mean, but.
Yeah, you're talking about 25, I mean, at least 25, and one load would be 25 tons, and then having to transport it all the way back down
Yeah.
there.
are you talking about chips?
No,
No,
stuff for the baseball field.
new sand for the field.
Oh,
To level it back up, to the lip.
Yeah.
So,
And then also, somebody's probably gonna need to reach back out to the school and see if they're still at all on board with that getting done, still,
Yeah.
as a part of
Because
that.
we could maybe work it in with the school,
Yeah.
they pay for some of it, we pay for.
Well, the Legion was the one that was kind of, but we don't know what happened prior. I don't know if the school's still on board with it or not.
So what are you ultimately doing? You're resanding the area?
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of it's pretty much pure sand. We're gonna add some clay in there, and we're gonna level it up, put enough on there to level it up to the, outfield, so it's kind of a safety hazard right now.
Yeah, it's a little.
Do you have
Correct.
a contractor lined up to do it, or is it something like you're gonna do yourself?
No, it's, right now, we're going back and forth, but it was a guy named, Casey Lessman.
Yeah, he's the guy that I work with.
Oh, okay.
He runs a company that does groundwork and everything and maintenance for the mines,
Okay.
and he's got all the equipment. He did it for, Hazen Parks and Rec. He
Okay,
redid their
good.
field.
Okay.
And I was talking to him about it, and he said he'd be willing to do it, because I know we've been trying to figure out how to even get somebody on board to do it.
Yeah.
If he's done it and has the experience and the equipment, and he's local, I mean,
So when he comes by, we'll start, we'll do kind of a little estimate of everything around there, and I'll talk to him about how much it costs him. I'm hiring a couple guys to come help him do it. Because he said he was knocking out one field a day within 8 hours for a field over in Hazen. So if we can, have him bring all his people over here or hire or whatever. Because he said he had volunteers over there in Hazen, I guess to keep the cost down. But I'd rather have him do it if I can do one package. Because volunteers not a big deal, but sometimes being able to actually have everybody commit on a certain day or whatever.
well, sometimes with volunteers, it's more work than if you just, because people don't know what they're doing, you gotta be constantly telling people that, yeah.
So, I'll continue with that, and hopefully we can kind of get a live day in the tunnel. But, other than that, that's all I have all my stuff.
How about, a coach, have you gotten anywhere with any of that?
You know, I've written I've written a letter, and I need to give that to, the newspapers. They can add that, and when as soon as I do that, I'll put that on the push up to the Facebook, and the what's happening in Washburn Facebook thing, and we'll go that direction. At the same time, we'll be sending surveys out to the kids if they would be interested in the flag football program. So,
Marley has 3 students that want to do coaching.
okay.
So,
That are gonna work?
yeah, Brooklyn, Relang, and Kayak Calder.
Is that a new coach or PE coach? Is he from Washburn, or is he?
Mm-hmm.
Bismarck, right?
He wrestles
Bismarck,
Bismarck.
yeah.
Ray?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's pretty old too.
He's in his 70s.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hiring a new PE teacher.
Oh, so he's on his way out then.
He basically just kind of stepped in to help, right?
Yeah, he just from what I know, Penny knew him from
Yeah.
back in the day, and
Oh,
he just
okay.
he's helping until we get somebody. So
Okay, all right, well.
The kids like him, I know my daughter likes him.
he's funny. I heard.
Yeah, he's funny, and I don't know if like Bristol's like the last class of the day, or if he likes Bristol's class, but he's always giving them like Sprite, and gave them each a basket, like a little basketball one day.
He is the
He come home with
coolest
that,
guy.
and I'm like, Bristol, where'd you get that? Oh, science teacher gave it to me. I'm like, why?
Well, he gave my son a C.
I didn't know. I would never do that.
I had your son today, and I said to the class, the 5th grader, and I said to him, I just want to tell you, this class, that you were pretty good today, but when I rate you, you are the noisiest, and you have the flimsiest bladders. Do you realize 15 kids went to the bathroom today out of this class?
Probably my son the most.
Yeah, he went.
Yeah, he's borderline diabetic,
Oh, really?
so he's got to go. I guess maybe.
Oh, I was given the.
No. I get aggravated. We'll be driving here to Bismarck. We'll stop 10 times.
Oh.
But yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, that 5th class is something else.
The 5th graders?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
God.
think got in trouble there or something along too.
Yeah. One in particular. It's another story.
Okay, nobody else has anything? Make a motion to adjourn.
I will second that.